Hey guys, Chukoblago here. We all know who Elon Musk is, so um, let's listen to what he has to say. Okay, all right. See you guys very soon to give you my 2 cents.
I mean, the annoyance, though, of like people holding it against you that you have wealth, viewing billionaires as evil, you're not doing enough to give back, it's got to be kind of aggravating.
Yeah, I think it's just important to understand, like, what is this wealth? It's not like I've got, like, some massive cash balance. My cash balances are very, very low. I simply had loans against my stocks. I didn't sell the stock in the company. I built these two companies, and it was extremely difficult. If Tesla and SpaceX went bankrupt, I would go bankrupt too. SpaceX and Tesla came very close to bankruptcy many times. Even when bankruptcy was literally weeks away, I did not sell stock. But this is not some function of hoarding. It's simply that I own 20% of the company that became very valuable as decided by external investors. 20% of a $1 trillion valuation is $200 billion.
All right, so you heard him. Now let me say something. Okay, I think we live in a messed up world where media and politicians and some jealous people are trying to assume that all millionaires and billionaires and trillionaires are bad people because they don't help the poor. But what they don't understand is these guys, the good ones, okay, not the bad eggs, because there are bad eggs. The good ones, okay, built what they built, okay, took the risk to build what they built. Now, when media is portraying them as billionaires and millionaires, they leave out some very important facts. They leave out the fact that these guys don't have this money cash. Okay? So, when they say somebody's net worth is $1 billion, it does not mean he has 1 billion cash. He might even have zero money in the bank and be worth $1 billion. Yes? We saw it with Amazon posting losses for years, yet the valuation of the company was in $1 billion, when it was in $1 million space, and then became $1 billion company. So when these guys are mentioning that somebody is a billionaire or a millionaire, they mean in terms of assets, cash inclusive. So most of them, knowing what the tax law is, prefer to have it in real estate, prefer to have it in businesses, prefer to have it in stocks than cash. So you see Elon Musk giving his history, moving from PayPal to investing in Tesla, SpaceX, Boring Company, Neuralink. So basically, and now Twitter. So basically, he might be worth $1 billion or more than $1 billion or maybe tens of billions, but he doesn't have it in cash. So if he doesn't have it in cash and he's taking out loans, which will give him tax break against his net worth, because as an ex-banker, I can tell you this, okay? It's easy for somebody who has a house, a business that has goods, like business that has goods, okay, to get a loan than somebody who doesn't have any assets. Because we judge you by your cash flow and your net worth. So in America, where it's normalized that somebody can leverage his assets to take loan and rely on the cash flow of his business to pay off those loans, why are you guys now hating? You just have to understand the system, how it works, and apply it to yourself, to your own life. But most people don't do that because they are fixated by what they are being shown in movies, in news, portraying the guys that have the net worth as being the bad guys, without anybody telling you that, hey, these guys are more in debt than you. They simply have assets that generate cash, and most importantly, assets that have value that they can sell or that generate the cash flow for them to support the lifestyle they are living. So they borrow against such things and live the lifestyle for those who are living the lifestyle, and now take the funds from the business that the business generates to pay off the loans that they took. That is how billionaires, millionaires, billionaires, and trillionaires operate. So if I were you guys that are hating, stop the cap. Learn and apply those same principles of what they are doing to your own life. That's all I have to say. I'll do a separate video on Elon Musk and give you an idea of how he's thinking and why he's investing in these, companies that he currently has now. So I'll see you guys next time. Take care and bye for now.